It was a car that was stuck right there, and it looked just like what you were seeing right there with plenty of ice on it. We have plenty of ice to speak about just here locally around the Pittsburgh area as well. This is the Allegheny River. You can see the Ohio River there in the background as well, the Mon to the left, and yeah, plenty of ice on that. Temperatures again today, 9 degrees, partly cloudy skies. We're heading into the afternoon. Should see a little bit of sunshine as we're going into the afternoon. We'll call it partly cloudy for the day overall. Temperatures this hour, 7 in Butler, Latrobe, 9 degrees, Pittsburgh at 9, and Morgantown coming in at 8 degrees. The low temperatures today not too far off from where we are right now. 6 in Pittsburgh, Latrobe at 7, and Butler 6 degrees for those wake-up temperatures. I wanted to zoom out and just kind of show you some morning lows across a big portion of the U.S. 0 in Louisville. Coldest of the air was in parts of Illinois, stretching over into Indiana, where they had temperatures well below 20 degrees. Also, the Brookings area, 23 below is what they were looking at. So some national records that were set this morning. We'll take you to Orange, Virginia. They fell to 1 below this morning. The temperature on the left, that's the temperature we saw this morning in these communities. Temperature on the right is the old record that they saw. They were 22 degrees colder than the old record in Orange, Virginia. Springfield, Ohio, also 17 degrees colder than the old record. So, man, these weren't just breaking records. We were smashing them over the course of this morning, and there's going to be more records falling over the next couple of days as well. This cold air not moving around any. Dangerous wind chills for our area expected as we're heading into the overnight hours. Once again, this will be the third straight night that we'll have those wind chill advisories in place, and that goes through noon tomorrow. Once again, we'll zoom in and just kind of show you some of the issues that we have. We do want to just mention to you, yes, we are starting to see some ice on rivers and on lakes. It is not advised at this point. They said they've already had reports of people trying to ice fish. Please don't do that. There is not enough ice there just yet, and maybe won't be all year long in order to do that. You can see the temperatures on the rivers there just below that freezing mark. Also, Lake Erie now 41% covered in ice. I think this is kind of cool. This is yesterday. You see the clouds that aren't moving? That's ice on Lake Erie right there. Pretty cool. They do have some lake effect snow still coming in. The good news, though, once they freeze over, at least Lake Erie does, and that could happen within the week, should stop to see or won't see anymore lake effect snow. I'm sure Erie, that's already seen more than 120 inches of snow this season. I'm sure they're ready for that. 15 degrees today for that expected high. You can see the temperatures there that we're looking at as well, generally into the low teens for the rest of the day. Your 7-day outlook, it's a cold one, and I want to point out to you Friday and Saturday because we have the potential to have the coldest weather that we have seen yet this year on those days. Technically, when you're looking at the air mass that'll be in place, should be the coldest. We'll go 3 below as we're waking up on Saturday, but watch that. We could even go colder than that before we get there. Wow. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get to about 5 or 6 below on Saturday morning.
And that's not counting wind chill?
That's not counting wind chill. That's the actual temperature that we're looking at. So very cold air mass in place. If you saw Monday, though, rain chance there, 42 your high.
Oh, we need that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ron.